This was never meant to be found.
What if the most powerful thing ever buried in Egypt was the truth? For over a century, the tomb of Pharaoh Thutmose II was missing. No grand chambers, no gilded sarcophagus, not even a rumor of where he lay. And yet, he ruled one of history's most pivotal dynasties. So how does a king disappear? Not just from the maps, but from the memory of an empire? This year, we finally found him. And what we uncovered wasn't just a tomb. It was something much bigger, something buried on purpose. In early 2025, a ground scan of a previously dismissed slope revealed a chamber no one expected. A void, deep, cold, undisturbed. The dig team hesitated. This area had been written off decades ago. But when they reached the chamber, the silence was different. It wasn't empty. It was hiding. Inside, there were no golden treasures, no declarations of power, just stone, carefully carved, and symbols, buried low, almost hidden. But they told a story. A pharaoh not celebrated, but erased. One deliberately written out of history. His name was Thutmose II, and what little we knew of him just got shattered. This tomb wasn't like others. It wasn't aligned to Ra or the sun. It pointed elsewhere, to a forgotten star cluster, sacred to a banned priesthood from Upper Egypt. One Egyptologist whispered, "It's as if this burial wasn't for the gods of the living, but for the watchers in the dark."
This isn't a tomb. It isn't a tomb.
It's a signal.
Inside the chamber were objects we still don't understand. A funerary mask carved from dark obsidian with feline features. A scroll in a dialect never seen in Thebes. A stone cube etched with impossible glyphs, untranslatable, untouched. This wasn't chaos. This was design. Whoever buried Thutmose II wanted him hidden, not protected, not worshipped. Hidden. But why? Some say he threatened the religious order, that he discovered something, believed something, something dangerous enough to erase. Others believe the opposite, that Thutmose II didn't fail. He ascended beyond politics, beyond temples, that his burial marked a transformation no one was ready to understand. Either way, this wasn't just exile. It was exile in the stars. And now, after nearly 3,500 years of silence, his name is being spoken again. But here's what no one's asking. What else was buried with him? What beliefs? What secrets? What warnings? And if his tomb was meant to be lost, why did we find it now? Why here? Why this year? Who or what wanted him to be remembered again? This story isn't just about a missing pharaoh. It's about how history can be silenced, and how silence eventually breaks. So I'll ask you, was Thutmose II forgotten or forbidden? Let's talk in the comments, because sometimes what we find buried in the sand was never meant to stay buried at all.